found that 73% of people surveyed claim their true love got away, and some people believe they have only one.
Which
only
makes me sad. That makes me so sad. They call them soulmates, but are they for real? Well, we wanted to know if people believe in soulmates, and this is what they had to say. Take a look.
I do believe in soulmates. I think that there are souls that mesh better with others, but I don't necessarily think that everybody only has one.
I like the idea of soul friends because I think friendship implies, like a multiplication of love rather than a division, and plenty of room for everybody, and leave space for multiple connections with multiple people. So I would say, maybe I don't believe in soulmates, but I believe in soul friends.
Oh, so I love that.
We believe that.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, definitely.
Well, joining us on the phone to answer this age-old question is Dr. Cali Estes. Dr. Estes, are you here? Can you hear us?
I am. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being on. Now, do you believe in soulmates? Are soulmates for real?
I do. I think you know instantly when you like somebody or you don't like them.
That's
and
true.
I think that a soulmate and a soul friend is somebody you just feel connected to on a deeper level without really even having to speak.
Yeah. Well, is there any scientific proof more than a spiritual feeling that a person has about a soulmate?
Not really scientifically. I mean, there's not really anything out there that says hard evidence says a specific thing. And we kind of have a divided mindset when it comes to soulmates. There's people who believe, you have one person out there that you have to find. And then we have people who say, well, soulmates is somebody you kind of cultivate. It's a relationship that takes time.
Oh, I love that.
It's a very different dichotomy.
Yeah, I think it's really interesting. On The Bachelor and Bachelorette, this comes up a lot. People will say, are you my person? I thought I found my person.
Yeah, a lot of us are looking for the one, the one person. And the problem is, a lot of times people will say, well, I found my soulmate, and then something goes wrong. And they say, well, I thought he was my soulmate. And instead of weathering the tough times together, they automatically assume that initial connection, whether it was sexual or soul connection, is gone because something bad happened or something difficult happened, as opposed to cultivating the relationship and sticking through that issue.
Well, also, isn't it an impossible task to tell somebody that you have to find, out of billions of people on this earth, the one?
Yeah, I think that's a misconception, is that there's one person for everybody. I think there's multiple people throughout your lifetime.
Yeah.
One of my mentors once said you find 3 soulmates. The first one is your love of your life when you're younger. So you're a teenager, early 20s. It's more about stuff you do, and then you kind of grow apart. And then the next one you meet is the one that you marry, you have kids with, and that's a soulmate for that portion of your life. And then you have one in later life, which is less about sex and things, and it's more about connection.
Yeah.
So you've ditched 2.
Yeah.
And move on to 3.
Yeah. Yeah. My mother called, her third husband, my father passed away, she called him her helpmate versus somebody, a lover, or this. She was like, this was a companion, a partnership. Yeah. I found that very interesting, the way she viewed that person much later in life,
Well, yeah, your needs and wants change later in life. You're looking for somebody to help share the duties with, and if your car gets stranded, that you can call, come get you. That's totally different than how you feel when you're 20 and how you're 30.
Yeah.
That's a country song that I love. No, it is. It's like, who will, when you're out on the road, who can you call, and they're not going to ask you how far away is it?
Right,
they're just going to show up.
That's right. Can belief in one soulmate be detrimental to your process of being in love or following in love or finding a person?
Well, it depends on what you're looking for, too. You have to keep that in mind. A lot of people they have this grandiose idea that this soulmate is perfect. They look perfect, they act perfect, and they have an idea that just isn't real. And when that person shows human emotion or, forgets their birthday, for example, suddenly you're not my soulmate, because a soulmate would remember my birthday. So there's a lot of emphasis put on what a soulmate is. And I think some of that just isn't realistic when it comes down to it.
Thank you so much, Dr. Estes. Thank you.
Me Time with Frangela.